And we know so many parents have so many questions about H1N1, so we've invited the president of the Rhode Island Certified School Nurse Teachers, Marianne Socha, to join us live in studio. Marianne, you're right there on the front lines. What are you seeing in the schools right now?
We are on the front lines. We're involved. School nurses are involved in every aspect of this this pandemic, from educating to surveillance to assessing students. And we're seeing there are clusters in different schools where we see higher absentee rates, higher influenza-like illness symptoms, but it's been clustered, and we are watching out for that, and we're in constant contact with the Department of Health to alert them when we see these increases.
And what kind of questions are you hearing from the parents?
First question I heard yesterday, is there H1N1 in our school?
Mm-hmm.
And I try to explain to them that, and just as the health department said earlier, not to panic, to just be prepared. There's lots of information out there. It's not to scare them, it's to help prepare them. And I try to calm their fears, let them know what to look for in their child, to know when their child needs to be home, when they can come to school, and most importantly, prevention, and what they can teach their child and reinforce at home as far as the hand washing and covering coughs and sneezes with their elbow and trying to keep their hands away from their faces.
So if a parent has just even suspects that there might be a little fever here or something, absolutely keep them home.
If what we're going by is a fever of 100 and higher, that they are to stay home and stay home until they're fever-free for 24 hours without any temperature-lowering medication like Advil or Tylenol.
And that is the best thing to do, correct?
That's the best thing to do. We're keeping track of how many students are out with fevers. Mm-hmm. I'm following up on that to see if they've returned and checking with parents. So the school nurses are doing a lot to try to keep it as minimum as possible by doing the surveillances and continuing with the education and answering lots of questions from parents.
What happens if a student comes down to see the school nurse and says, I'm not feeling so good today, and then you immediately get them sent home, or what's the procedure?
We do an assessment, because if students find out that all they have to do is go to the school nurse and they get to go home, that could be a problem. Our offices will be very busy.
Yes.
So we do a nursing assessment, we check temperatures, assess their symptoms, and we make a decision based on what we're finding, how the student's feeling. I had one student come in the other day, I don't want a flu shot, I don't want a flu shot. So a lot's out there, and the kids are getting scared, and we do need to talk to the children and not let them get so worried about this. Let them know they're covering their coughs and sneezes with their elbow and washing their hands to help keep them healthy, not so they don't get H1N1.
Okay. Good, and turn it around to a very positive sort of thing.
So they're not scared.
Okay, very good. Now, you probably have questions for Marianne, and she's going to be here with us. She will be taking part in a live web chat until 6:30 this evening. So just get on to our website, WPRI.com, and you can ask Marianne questions.
And you can stay with Eyewitness News for